Good morning. Hope everybody's doing all right this morning. It's Thursday. I'm going to get started here in just a minute. I'm going to let some people pop on. But this morning I'm going to teach a Vinyasa class. I know a lot of you may have been in my classes before, either at the Y or Yoga Dogs or Yoga Community. And I typically teach a Vinyasa flow, so we'll start out on the ground and then work our way up to a little bit more vigorous Vinyasa. But no matter where you are on your yoga journey, just make sure that you are always listening to your body. If you have any injuries, just be mindful, as we move into some of the deeper stretches, any pain that you might be having or things like that. I want you to make sure to back out slightly if you need to. But yeah, I'm excited. We're going to get started. Hi, thanks for joining. And again, this is my first live yoga, so I'm kind of working with my setup right now. So we will go ahead and get started, and we're going to start out in child's pose. So I'm going to walk back over to my mat. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay. We're going to go ahead and get started. So find a comfortable position. Let your palms come out in front of you. Let your hips sink back towards your heels. Let the head, forehead drop down towards the earth. Palms out, hips towards the heels. Knees can be wide. Close your eyes. Let your forehead come to a comfortable position on the mat. Begin inhaling in through the nose, nice, deep, smooth, down into the belly. Inhaling in. And as you exhale, imagine that you're fogging up a mirror out in front of you. Breathing out, relax the shoulders, relax the hips towards the heels, and just notice where your mind is. If you find yourself kind of wondering or making your to-do list for the day, just set that aside. And anytime you find your mind wandering, just bring it back to the breath as you inhale and as you exhale. And you can gently kind of roll your head a little bit left and right. Just imagine you're draining any excess thoughts, any excess worries down into the earth. And then from here, begin gently walking your fingertips over towards the left side of your mat. Just stretching down the right side of the body from the right fingertips down into the right shoulder and hip. As you inhale, feel the rib cage and the lungs expand on the right side, breathing in. And then gently walking your fingertips back through center, walk them over towards the right side as you stretch down the left side of the body. From the left fingertips all the way into the left shoulder and hip. Try to bring your attention into the hips. Let the hips relax. And then gently walking your fingertips back through center. Now lock your palms behind you and let the palms drop towards the front of the mat. Just get that stretch for the front of the shoulders, reaching out. You can let your palms drop to the left side. Maybe they drop to the right a little bit. Just opening up the space in the front of the heart. And imagine breathing that good energy into the front of the heart space, the heart chakra. And then releasing the palms out in front of you. So, we're going to bring our palms underneath our shoulders, our knees underneath your hips. You can kind of move your hips left and right, back and forth. Just send your hips to the left and right side of the mat. We all have different spines, different hips, especially first thing in the morning. So Just kind of shift your hips to the left and right. And with the palms underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath the hips. On your inhale, belly down, deep breath. Let the lungs and the belly expand on your inhale. And on your exhale, letting out an audible ha sound. Again, like you're fogging up a mirror, you can come up onto the fingertips, getting a nice stretch behind the back of the shoulders. Chin to chest stretch. You can even sit your hips back towards your heels slightly to get that deeper stretch behind the shoulders. Inhale, belly down, chest up. And exhale, cleansing exhale out. Inhale. And exhale. Two more times. Inhale, deep breath, belly down, chest up. And exhale. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Now, from here, we're going to send our right toes to the back of the mat. So plant your right toes to the mat. You can kind of shift your weight back into the heel, make a couple circles with the right ankle, right foot. Get that nice stretch for the Achilles or the calf, running down that back leg. Just back and forth, waking up all the tendons and the foot and the toes. And then we're going to roll onto the top of the left shin and the inside of the right foot. Move into a supported side plank. So the right palm reaches up towards the sky. The eye gaze drifts up towards the ceiling. And you can take this a little bit deeper if you would like, lifting up the right leg or maybe even moving into a bind, binding with the right palm behind you to the top of the right foot. Begin kicking into that right palm. Finding your balance, keep your left palm underneath the left shoulder. Kick, open up the space on the right side. And then gently release back out into your side plank, and the right palm comes down, right knee back down. On the next inhale, move the left toes towards the back of the mat. It might be a little bit easier for you to see the demonstration on this side because I'm going to be facing the mirror a little bit more. So kind of rock your toes back and forth, draw a couple circles with the left ankle, left foot as we go. And then from here, keep your right shin to the ground, right knee to the mat, roll into the inside of the left foot. Right palm stays underneath the right shoulder, left palm reaches up towards the sky. Your eye gaze drifts up towards the ceiling, focus is up. Now you can either stay here or lift that left foot, focus up towards the sky, and you can leave your left heel towards the back of the room, or again move into that bind if you would like a deeper stretch behind or opening up the front of the left shoulder. So kick. The more you kick, the deeper of a stretch you'll feel at the front of the left side body. Focus up towards the ceiling. Kick 5, 4, 3, 2, and change back. Releasing back into your side plank with control, maybe generating a little bit of internal body heat, and then release your left palm down, left knee down. Now from here, place both toes to the mat, lift the hips up, push yourself back into your downward facing dog. So your palms are shoulder width apart, your feet are about hip distance apart. Let the head hang heavy. We're gonna hang out here for a moment, just getting that nice stretch down the spine. You can shake your head front and back, left and right. Inhaling in again through the nose and then exhaling out through the mouth. Cleansing, cathartic exhale. Wag your tail a little bit. Finding that breath rhythm. Then on your next inhale, reach your right toes up towards the sky. This is going to encourage the left heel to lower down. Your right hip stays squared off towards the back of your mat. Reach your right toes up. Draw a couple circles with the right
right ankle. You know, when we're tense or tight or stressed, we store tension in our nervous system. And so yoga is an excellent opportunity to kind of reset and clear and ground that tension out. So just feel the body on the earth, reach up through that right heel, and now bring your right knee in towards the nose. Tuck the chin to chest, come up on your left toes, curl. Inhale back out. Exhale, curl, bring the right knee to nose, chin to chest. Inhale out one more time. And exhale, curl, right knee to nose, hold, draw the belly, navel in, and drop your right foot at the inside of the right palm. So, your palms are still underneath the shoulders starting out. Release your left knee down top of the left foot to the mat. Feel that stretch for the front of the left hip. Both hips are squared off towards the front of the mat. You can either stay here in your low lunge. Another option would be to place your palms to the right knee, coming up. And then for a further posture, you can reach your palms up towards the sky and add in a little bit of a back bend. So you're reaching up, feel the stretch for the front of the left hip. Eye gaze drifts up towards the ceiling. Reach, reach. And then releasing your palms back down towards the ground. Place the left toes to the mat. Lift up your left knee. And straighten out the right leg. Oh, a nice hamstring stretch for the back body. Notice the right foot and the right big toe. You want to ground down through the inside of the right foot. Shift your right hip back, left hip forward as you fold. Breathing into that space. Inhaling in and exhaling out. Cleansing exhale. I say this in class a lot when I'm teaching. Imagine you have a little leaf blower attached to the back of the right hip as you fold forward, clearing out any tension on the back of the right leg. Nice. Now bend your right knee. Place the palms to the mat. Your right foot is going to step back to meet the left into a plank position. So you're holding in your plank. Your palms are underneath your shoulders. Now we're going to move through our first chaturanga. So option here, you're always welcome to come down to the knees for your chaturanga. You don't have to stay up onto the toes. But what you're going to do is if you're in that plank position, or if you have your knees on the ground, shoulders over, palms starting out, then you're going to bring your elbows in by the side. Squeezing in. Then upward facing dog or cobra. Hips down. Eye gaze up towards the ceiling. Breathing in. Focus up. And on your exhale, push back into your downward facing dog. Nice job. So walking your feet a little bit back and forth. Shake things out. Your muscles are starting to warm up, hopefully. Back and forth. You can be playful with it. Get a little free movement, especially, if you've been stuck in the house. Just kind of shake it all out. All right, next side. Inhale, left foot reaches up towards the sky. Keep your left hip squared off towards the back of the mat, starting out. Reach up and out through the left toes. You can draw a couple circles with the left ankle, left foot. And bring the left knee in towards the nose. Tuck the chin to chest, come up on the right toes. And send back out. Left knee to nose, chin to chest. And send back out. One more time, left knee to nose, chin to chest, come up on the right toes. And drop your left foot by your left palm. This time we're going to release the right knee down. You can shift the right toes back a little bit. Feeling a stretch for the front of the left hip this time. Palms can, again, either stay on the ground. You can bring them up towards the left knee, maybe shifting your weight slightly forward. Just make sure your left knee is not coming forward over the left toes. Shifting down, feel that stretch. Or maybe you want to bring your palms up towards the sky. Reach up and look back. Reach, reach, focus up towards the ceiling. And then as you make your way back through center, release your palms down towards the ground. Place the right toes to the mat. Lift up the right knee. Straighten out the left leg. Ground down through the inside of the forward. And then bending your left knee, palms to the mat, left foot steps back to meet the right into a plank position. Flow through, lower down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog or cobra. And then we're pushing back into our down dog on the exhale. Inhaling in and exhaling out. And from here, you can either walk or you can step, hop, or jump forward into your first forward fold. Toes together, heels slightly apart, let the head hang heavy. You can just rock your head front and back, maybe grab the elbows. You can shift left and right, back and forth. Feel the stretch for the side body, feel the opening up for the space for the side body as well. And then on your next inhale, gently roll yourself back out. Come up. Palms reach up towards the ceiling. Relax the shoulders. Add in a little bit of a mini back bend. Reach up and look back. Then as you make your way through center, release your palms by the side. So we're going to start out moving into our sun salutes. So kind of shake your shoulders out a little bit. And I actually take a little variation on sun salutes, but take your time, make sure you're listening to your knees, your body. So come up to the top of your mat or your towel. We're going to move through 2 rounds of our sun salutes and then get into a little bit more vigorous vinyasa. So coming up to the top of your mat, your toes are together, heels slightly apart. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Feel your feet firmly on the earth. Let your shoulders stack over hips and lengthen up through the crown of your head. All right, on your inhale, bring your palms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, fingertips to shins, lengthen and look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale, step back with the right foot into a lunge position. Left foot steps back to meet the right. Flow through, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And then push back into your down dog. Next, inhale, right leg reaches up towards the sky. Bring the right foot forward to meet the right palm. Left foot forward to meet the right. And on your inhale, bring yourself back out. Make this very meditative. Feel the energy moving through the body. And on your exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, left foot steps back into a lunge. Right foot steps back to meet the left. Flow through, chaturanga. You can add a push-up into your chaturanga if you would like a little bit more strength training. And push back into your down dog on the exhale. Next, inhale, left foot reaches up towards the sky. Bring the left foot forward to meet the left palm. Right foot forward to meet the left. On your inhale, reverse your way back out. Palms come up, back bend, and drop your palms by the side. Okay, second set. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale, right foot steps back into a lunge. Left foot steps back to meet the right. Flow through, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Push back into your down dog. Inhale, right leg reaches up towards the sky, getting that energy moving. Bring the right foot forward to meet the right palm. Left foot forward to meet the right. On your inhale, bring yourself back out. Reach up, look back. And on your exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, left foot back into a lunge. Right foot steps back to meet the left. Flow through, chaturanga. Upward facing. And push back into your down dog. Next, inhale, left foot reaches up towards the sky. Bring the left foot forward to meet the left palm. Right foot forward to meet the left. And on your inhale, reverse your way back out. Palms come up, back bend, reach, reach. Find your eye gaze across the ceiling. And then drop your palms by the side. Nice job. Okay, so now we're going to move on to our flow sequence. And so what I typically like to do is start out with a couple of postures, and then we're going to add on to it as we get into our flow. So if you find that you need to take a child's pose or take a break throughout this, please feel free. Don't feel like you have to do everything. And hi, everybody. I can't necessarily see comments at the moment because I'm kind of far away and I don't have eagle vision, but I'm excited that you're all here and thank you for joining. All right, so at the top of your mat, on your inhale, palms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale, step, hop, or jump back into a plank position. Flow through, chaturanga. Upward facing. And push back into your downward facing dog. Next, inhale, right leg reaches up towards the sky. Take the right knee to the outside of the left elbow for a mountain climber. Inhale, back out. Exhale, right knee to the outside of the right elbow. Try to touch your knee to elbow. And send back out. And right knee towards the nose, chin to chest, come up on the left toes. And drop your right foot by your right palm. Let the left heel come down towards the ground. So you want your heels in alignment with one another. Your right foot's at 90, left foot at 45. We're moving into warrior one. So you want your hips squared off towards the front of your mat. Palms reach up towards the ceiling. Sink down. You can square your shoulders off towards the front of the mat as well. Ground down through the back side of the left foot. Left heel. Reach up. And then release your palms behind you, interlock your fingers. Inhale, open up the chest, back bend slightly, and exhale, fold forward to the inside of the right knee. You can drop your palms over the top of the head. Let your right shoulder come to the inside of the right knee as you fold. And then as you reverse your way back out, inhale, palms up, and exhale into goddess arms. So what that looks like, I'm going to face forward for just a moment. Right foot at 90, open up your chest like this. Your elbows are out to the side, making a 90 degrees. Build a chest and heart opener. We're doing a lot of heart opening in this class. We often store subconscious tension in the front of the chest. So we're going to open things up. Lots of heart, lung, throat opening. So sink down, and get back into my position. And then from here, release your palms down towards the ground. Let the left foot roll up. Right foot steps back to meet the left. Plank position. Flow through, chaturanga. Forward facing. And push back into your down dog. All right, opposite side. Inhale, left leg reaches up towards the sky. Bring the left knee to the outside of the right elbow, mountain climber. Touch and hold. Inhale out. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale out. Exhale, left knee, forehead, chin to chest. Come up on your right toes, curl. Feel the abdominal muscles engage. And drop your left foot by your left palm. Right heel comes down towards the ground this time. Left foot 90, right foot 45. Inhale up. Square your hips off towards the front of the mat. Sink down. You're in your warrior one. Hips squared off towards the front of the room or front of your mat. Sink deep. You can feel the lengthening in the arms and the opening in the shoulders. And then from here, release your palms back around behind you and interlock your fingers. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, fold. Left shoulder to the inside of the left knee. And let your palms drop over the top of the head. Really getting that nice stretch, opening. Breathing. Inhale, make your way back out. Open up the chest and the shoulders. So elbows out to the side. Make your 90 degrees. Open up the heart. Focus out in front of you. You can even squeeze your shoulder blades slightly together. Get that deeper opening for the chest. And then from here, release your palms down towards the ground. Right heel rolls up. Left foot steps back to meet the right. Flow through, chaturanga. Upward facing. And push back into your down dog. Nice job. Take a moment. Hopefully you generated a little bit of body heat. Your fascia is opening up. Your muscles are opening up. Walking back and forth. And then from here, step, hop, or jump forward into your forward fold. Let the head hang heavy. Feel that opening for the hamstring and the hips. Shake your head front and back, left and right again. And on your inhale, reverse your way back out. Palms come up. Reach, back bend. Nice, and drop your palms by the side. Now we're going to add on some to this. So your second set, we're going to move a little bit swifter through the initial part of the practice. So you're at the front of your mat. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, step, hop, or jump, plank position, flow through, chaturanga. Upward facing, and push back into your down dog. All right, next inhale, right leg reaches up towards the sky. Take the right knee to the outside of the left elbow. Hold. Inhale out. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale out. Exhale, right knee, forehead, chin to chest. Come up on your left toes. And drop your right foot by your right palm. Left heel down. Inhale, warrior one. Sink deep, get a little bit deeper opening the second side. Release your palms behind you, interlock your fingers. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, make your way back out. Open up the chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Make that 90 degrees with the arms. Goddess arms. And then from here, straighten out your right leg. We're going to open up and sink a little bit deeper into warrior two. So warrior two, you want your right knee tracking with the middle toe on the right foot. Right knee over right ankle, palms out, shoulders over hips. Eye gaze out through the middle finger on the right palm. Sink a little bit deeper. Try to make sure your right knee is not coming over the right toes. Palms out, thumbs up. Left palm to the back of the left thigh. Right palm reaches up and back. Keep the right knee bent for exalted. Reach. Roll your right shoulder slightly open. Reach through your right fingertips. All right, now straighten out your right leg. Get a little bit deeper stretch down the right side body. Reach open. Back into your warrior two. Turn your thumbs up. Right elbow to the inside of the right knee. Left fingertips reach towards the front of your mat. Roll your left shoulder open. Reach long and down the left side. Now, you can have your palm reaching towards your right toes, or if you need a little bit of additional support, you can place your right elbow on the right knee. Continue to reach. Inhale, make your way back into your warrior two. Straighten out the right leg. Shift your energy back through your left hip. Reach the right fingertips forward. Trikonasana pose, triangle. So your right palm, you can either have your right palm on the right shin, or another option if you need a block and have a block, or maybe a can of soup if you don't have a block, you can place your right palm on the inside of the right foot. Left fingertips reach up towards the ceiling. Eye gaze drifts up. Always remembering to breathe. That's the most important thing we can do in our yoga class is relax that diaphragm. Right below the lungs, helps release stress. If you're using a block, gently remove the block. And then we're going to walk our right foot slightly in and move into a wide-legged forward fold. So your feet parallel with one another. Your palms can be either underneath the heart, or you can release a little bit further down, let the head drop down towards the ground, and then grab the outside of the feet, pulling. Head drops, maybe shaking your head a little bit, front and back, left and right. And then from here, release your palms out in front of you, shift your energy towards your left heel, flex the toes on the right foot. So get a nice stretch for the inside of the groin here. You can either stay here or move into a balancing posture, balancing on your left toes, and then bringing your palms towards the center of the heart. Focusing just a few feet out in front of you. Then releasing the palms, we're going to shift our energy over towards the right foot, right heel. Your right heel can come up, or maybe you're super flexible, can have your right heel on the ground. But flex the toes on the left foot if you can. You can either have your palms out in front of you or bring them towards the center of the heart. Finding that focus out in front of you. Hold. And release your palms down. We're going to turn back into our lunge position on the right side, and the right foot steps back to meet the left. Plank position, flow through, chaturanga. Upward facing, and push back into your down dog. Holding here, inhaling in through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth. And then moving over to the opposite side. Inhale your left leg up. Bring your left knee to the outside of the right elbow, mountain climber. Inhale out. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale out. Exhale, left knee, forehead, chin to chest. Come up on the right toes. And drop your left foot by your left palm. Right heel comes down, ground down through the outside of the right foot. Inhale, warrior one. And just for your sake, I'm going to turn and face towards this side of the mat so that my warrior two and everything is facing towards the camera. Turn your warrior one. And then releasing your palms behind you, and lock your fingers. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, fold forward. Ground down through the inside of the left foot, left big toe. So remember, we're on the left side. Left foot out in front of you. Inhale, make your way back out. Come up and open up the elbows. Our goddess arms, elbows at 90 degrees. Sink down, chest is focused towards the front of your mat. Sink a little bit lower. And then from here, we're opening up into our warrior two. Turn your left foot at 90, right foot at about a 45. Maybe widen the stance a little bit if you need to. Eventually, you're making a 90 degrees. Ooh, my feet are sliding on this mat for a moment. Maybe I need to get a little bit wider in my stance. So, palms are out. Turn your thumbs up. Bring your right palm to the back of the right thigh. Left palm reaches up and back. Roll your left shoulder open. Reach through your left fingertips. Sink deep. Holding, opening. Then you can straighten out your left leg, get a deeper stretch. Exalted triangle. Inhale, make your way back out into your warrior two, extended side angle. So you can bring your left elbow to the inside of the left knee. Reach reach your right fingertips towards the front of the mat. Roll your right shoulder open, reach through. Always remembering to breathe, ground down through the outside of the right foot this time. Inhale, make your way back out, straighten out your left leg. I'm gonna find my block. If you have a block, I'm gonna place a block on the inside of the left foot for your triangle. But you want to shift your energy back through your right hip. Your palms are out. Reach forward towards the front of the mat. Let your left palm either come to the top of the left shin or a block. Right palm reaches up towards the ceiling. Now check out where your head is here. You want to make sure it's not dropping down. Crown of the head reaching long. Right palm reaches up towards the sky. Reach, reach, open. And from your Trikonasana pose, gently release back out. You can remove the block. Make your way back into your warrior two. We're going to turn the left toes in and then come into our wide-legged forward fold again. This time you can interlock your palms behind you towards the sacrum, towards the tailbone, and then let the palms drop out in front of you. Feel the stretch for the shoulders, feel the stretch for the hips. And you can let blood flow down to the brain, waking up the body. And then from here, release your palms down towards the ground. Shift your energy towards your left heel again. Holding. We're going to come into that balance. Maybe you have a little bit more balance this time on the left toes. You can, again, either have your palms out in front of you. If you have a block and want to use your block for some support, but try to lengthen out, tailbone towards the earth. Crown of the head reaches upward, and your palms come towards the center of the heart. Hi. And then release your palms down. We're going to shift your energy over towards the right foot. Flex the toes on the left foot. You're balancing on the right toes. Finding that point of focus. Maybe one side has better balance than the other. Our balance is often an indicator of our focus and our clarity. A lot of times we have a lot of static in the brain. It's hard to focus. So just imagine rooting your energy into the earth and finding that peace. Focus. And release. Release your palms out in front of you. We're going to turn around towards the front of the mat. Step your left foot back to meet the right. And flow through. Chaturanga. Upward facing. And push back into your down dog. From your downward facing dog, step, hop, or jump forward into your forward fold. And on your next inhale, reverse your way back out. Palms come up. Reach up, look back. And drop your palms by the side. Now you can stay at the front of your mat. I'm going to turn and face towards the camera so you can see me a little bit easier. We're going to move into chair pose, Utkatasana, and then add in a twist. And then move into some balancing posture. So your feet are about, your toes together, heels slightly apart. Some people like to do chair with your feet underneath the hips. There's lots of different variations of chair. For me personally, I like toes together, heels slightly apart. Sink your energy, like ground your heels down into the earth and sink down. You want to make sure your knees are not coming forward over the ends of the toes. Now you can either stay here and bring your arms out to the side, making that 90 degrees chest opener, or you can reach your palms out in front of you. So sink your hips down, chest up. Draw the navel in towards the spine. The chair pose is called fierce pose. It builds up a lot of internal body heat. So sink a little bit lower. Crown of the head reaching forward. Yep, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, bring your palms towards the center of the Make sure your hips, now it's easy for our hips to want to turn out to the side. Try to keep your hips squared off towards the front of your mat. Palms towards the center of the heart, left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Twist. Look over your right shoulder. Try to rotate your heart towards the center of the palms. Twist open. Eye gaze up. Inhale, make your way back through center. Reach long. And exhale, bring your palms towards the center of the heart. Take your right elbow now to the outside of the left knee for a twist. Rotate your heart towards the center of the palms. Focus is up. Heart towards the palms. Focus up towards the ceiling. Sit. 5, 4, 3, 2, change. Make your way back out. Woo, shake things out a little bit. Energy moving, heat flowing, and hopefully have a little glistening. We glisten, right? Glistening of sweat as you wake the body up. Such a great way to start your day. You're clearing out all the different acupuncture meridians. You're getting the energy flowing through the nadis. So this is so beneficial, so healing. We're going to move into Gardasana, eagle pose, and then into our tree pose. So just a little bit more balancing. On your inhale, bring your palms up towards the sky. On your exhale, let your right arm wrap underneath the left, palms together. Elbows out in front of you. You can drop the elbows slightly. Feel the stretch behind the shoulder blades. Sit about halfway back. Balancing on the left leg, lift your right. Let your right leg cross over left. Bring your right foot to the outside of the right calf or left calf. Notice your hips. Make sure your hips are not turning out to the side. Squeeze your elbows together. Sink your shoulders down. Shoulders over hips. Hold. Ankles, knees, elbows, wrists, all in one line with one another. Challenge yourself. Such a great way to get your morning started. And release, right foot down. Inhale, palms up. Deep breath. And on your exhale, let your left elbow wrap underneath the right. Feel the stretch behind the right shoulder. Sink your hips back. Now you're balancing on the right leg lifts. Cross left over right. Bring your left foot to the outside of the right calf. Ankles, knees, elbows, wrists, all in one line. Focus. Sink deep. Squeeze. Activate your lymphatic system. Get that circulation moving. Hold. And release. Make your way back out. Left foot down. Inhale, palms up. And exhale, release. Okay, now we're balancing on the left foot. So ground down through the left foot. You can spread the toes, all 5 toes, and then feel almost like you're making a triangle with the big toe, the pinky, and the heel. So you're rooting down. Ground down through the left knee. We're moving into tree pose, couple levels. So if you're working on your balance, you can always just place your right toe on the ground and your right foot comes to the inside of the left calf. To work your way a little bit higher, bring your right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Make sure not to place it directly on the left knee. Palms, you can either have them at the center of the heart. You can reach them up towards the sky. Or if you'd like an added challenge, you can close your eyes and open up the palms. Notice how much we use our eyes for balance. So when we close our eyes, it encourages us to go inward and feel. Maybe you sway a little bit with your eyes closed, opening. And then gently bring your palms back together, palms towards the center of the heart, and release your right leg down. Shake things out a little bit, moving over to the opposite side. So now ground down through your right foot, same thing here. Spread the toes. Feel the right big toe, right pinky, and right heel. Activate the right knee. You can bring your left toe to the ground. Or lift your left leg up, left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Palms come towards the center of the heart. And you can either hold here or reach your palms up towards the ceiling. Opening up the palms, eye gaze drifts up. Breathing, relaxing. And then bring your palms back together. Let your palms come towards the center of the heart. Release your left foot down. I'm going to shake things out a little bit. Now we're going to make our way towards the ground and do some ab work. So I like to move through ab work before we move all the way towards the bottom of the mat for Shavasana. So have your feet about hip distance apart. Roll about halfway back. Bring your palms out in front of you. And you want to engage your lower abdominal muscles. Just hold here for a moment. If you have a block, you can place your block at the center of the palms. Holding. Lower a little bit deeper. Now we're going to twist over towards the right. Tap the right palm down. Inhale back through center. Bring the palms up. Exhale, twist towards the left. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhale through center. A couple more times, moving at your own pace. It's your own rhythm. Back and forth. Then as you come back through center, gently release the block. And we're going to roll all the way down. So let your feet come towards the front of the mat. Palms can be by the side or you can place them on the belly. Just roll your head a little bit left and right. Feel your body supported by the earth. So just that sense of security. A lot of us are seeking a sense of security. Maybe your world is looking very different than it was just a few weeks ago, but just lying here and supported by Mother Earth is so powerful. You can let go of the holding. Now we're going to move through a couple of postures here on the ground. I know we're approaching 45 minutes, so I'll go ahead and get started. You can bring your right knee in towards you, right knee to the outside of the right rib cage. Draw a couple circles with the right ankle or toes. And then either you can hold here, just getting that compression into the right hip, left leg long, or to take things a little bit deeper, if you want a little bit more of a stretch for the Achilles or the calf, you can kick out through the right heel. Flex the toes on the right foot and pull your right leg towards you. Breathing into it. Kick long. And then bend your right knee again. I want you to take your left palm, bring it to the outside of the right knee, move into a spinal twist. So your right palm is going to reach out to the right. Left palm to the outside of the right knee. Let your right knee cross over the body into a twist. Open up your right shoulder. You can bring your eye gaze out towards the right palm. Twisting, releasing. And then gently come back through center. Release your right leg back down, moving over to the opposite side. Left knee comes in towards you and your left knee to the outside of the left rib cage. Pull down, get some compression into the left hip. Make sure you're not tensing up the shoulders or the neck here. Try to keep that length in the crown of the head. Pulling down. Draw a couple circles with the left ankle. Then bring your right palm to the outside. We're going to move into our straight leg first. So kick out through the left heel. Get that nice long stretch down the back of the left leg. You may
different side to side. So kick, keep the right leg extended out. Flex through the left foot, left toes towards the left shin. And then gently bending the left knee. You're going to take your right palm to the outside of the left knee for your twist. You can release your left knee towards the right side. Open your left shoulder up. Feel the twist along the spine. Feel the opening. Your eye gaze can drift over towards the left side of the mat. The left side of the palm. Opening things up. Breathe. Let all your stresses go. Come back through center, readjust your hips. I want you to bring both knees in towards you. Wrap your elbows around both knees. Pull the knees to chest. You can relax your head towards the ground. Important thing here is to not let your chin jut up too high towards the sky. Try to lengthen out through the neck, lengthen out through the spine. Draw the elbows towards the knees and just rock a little bit. Close your eyes. There's probably not anybody else in the room around you, so you can just be playful with it as much as you would like. Notice what it feels like. And imagine releasing any fear, releasing any tension out of the back body and into the earth. You know, our attention and our mindset is so powerful. You know, it can shift our energy in just a moment. So tell every single cell in your body, finding that peace, releasing. And then let your knees come to the outside of the rib cage. Heels extend up towards the ceiling, our final happy baby. Now you can grab the inside of the big toe, or toes actually, and just rock a little bit left and right, back and forth. You can straighten out the legs, maybe be playful with it again. I think we sometimes take ourselves way too seriously, so I like to play in my yoga class. So try not to get too hung up on any one thing. Just be playful with it, be mindful with it, and gentle with yourself. And then from here, from your child's pose, I want you to extend your legs back out. Feet extend out, palms placed over the belly. So you're going to make a diamond with the pointer finger and the thumb. Let it settle right over the belly. Nice. Now I want you to inhale in through the nose, down into the belly. Feel your belly rise. Feel the chest rise on your inhale. And on your exhale, out through the mouth, letting go. Clearing out any low vibrational energy. Releasing that back to the earth to be recycled and cleared. And moving through this a few more times, inhaling in through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth at your own pace. Imagine this beautiful energy, this beautiful life force just wrapping around your body. It enters in through the top of the head, begins to circle around and fill your body up with light, with this radiance. With this sense of peace and compassion for yourself. Compassion for others as the planet begins to shift.
Knowing you can always come back to the breath to find that peace, to find that stillness. And then gently, you can begin wriggling your fingertips, your toes, kind of waking up the body. Shake things out a little bit. Waking the body back up from your Shavasana. I know that wasn't a long Shavasana. You're always welcome to hit pause if you would like. Take a longer Shavasana. But gently roll over onto your side. And then we're going to push ourselves up into a seated position. I'm going to get a little bit closer so I can see all you lovelies. Haven't been able to see that far away. But I want to thank everybody for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. Feel free to come back and watch this later. If you have an opportunity or have any suggestions that you would like for me to do, any particular type of yoga class, any particular type of meditation, or I also teach essential oil classes and classes on crystals. So I'm going to be adding those to my YouTube. I'm also going to be uploading this video to my YouTube, so you can follow me on, you can subscribe on YouTube to my channel if you either search Carly Sink or Hi-Frequency Healing. I would greatly appreciate it. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.